Hi everyone, my name is Christy and welcome to my Trying a New Makeup Product Everyday series. Today I'm so excited to try out this adorable little FARAH Pressed Pigment Duo that I have in the shades Forget Me Not and Nectar. So look at this adorable packaging. Here's what it looks like. Let's show you the shades. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about these. So I got this little eyeshadow duo in Ipsy. I redeemed Ipsy points for it, and I cannot get enough of these adorable little eyeshadow duos with the packaging, the like pretty ombre packaging, and the two shades. I think I've tried out 3 of these at least that I got in Ipsy, and I did see that they still have one available in the points redemption section right now on the Ipsy app if you haven't gotten any and you want to try one. It's different shades than this one here, but it is shades that I have tried before here on my channel. But I just love trying out little eyeshadow duos, and they're in such fun colors. You also can get these in the Ipsy glam bag, like the $12 a month glam bag. I may have gotten some in there before as well. But so this is vegan and not tested on animals. It's recyclable, which I think is so awesome. And some of the palettes have all mattes, some are shimmer like this one here, some are maybe a mix, but I love shimmer and I'm really excited to just jump right in and start out with some swatches. Not as pigmented as I was expecting. These actually seem a little dry. What is going on? Oh, well actually that swatches pretty nicely. On my finger they didn't look super pigmented. The pink, not very pigmented. Almost like an eyeshadow topper is kind of what that's giving me. Or like a highlight, but it's a little bit too pink to be a highlight. They're pretty, like the metallic sheen with also shimmer. So it's a lot of sparkle going on, which I love. But I was hoping for a little bit more oomph, a little bit more opaque color. But we'll see how this is on my eyes, but I remember the other palettes being more impressive. But so I am going to test these out with and without an eyeshadow primer, which could help, could make these more pigmented. Actually, I'm starting to run low on this, but the eyeshadow primer here that I almost always use is this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I'm just going to blend this all over one of my eyelids. There actually are so many different combinations and ways that you could put these colors on the eye with the 2 shades that you get in here, like a bronzy and a pink shade. But I think I'm going to start out with the bronze in the crease because I like to put brown shades in the crease and transition area. So I'm just going to pick up a fluffy crease brush and let's see what happens. There's really no kickback when I reached into the pan there. Ooh. So this looks really pretty for this purpose because in the crease area, I don't need it to be super intensely pigmented, but it definitely has noticeable shine. I do feel like sometimes metallic shimmery eyeshadows really lack the luster and they don't look as shiny and sparkly, but this definitely has that going on, which I'm really happy to see. And in this crease transition area, I actually really like that because usually I highlight the brow bone, but I'm just going right in with the crease shade here, but having that shine also kind of gives a little bit of that highlight effect. And it is giving me that kind of contour, dimension, transition effect that I like to use a brown in that area for. And it is very easy to blend. Oh wow, but definitely a difference with the primer versus without it. It went on more pigmented for sure with the primer, but let's see if I can build it up. Not quite buildable just yet. Gonna try again, dipping back in. Really trying to pick up a lot on the brush here. Okay. That's a little better. surprised that it makes such a difference with the primer versus without it, because usually with metallic shades, I don't see as much of a difference with and without a primer. I mean, I think I was able to build it up to be pretty close. I do prefer to apply metallics with my finger. So for the pink, I'm just gonna pick it up with my finger here and apply it. Gosh, hopefully it shows up. I'm like, is there even anything coming off onto my finger? But hopefully it shows up on the lid here. I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it all over. I think it actually is showing up a little bit more on the lid. It's kind of subtle since it's not super opaque pigmented, but you can still see that shine and shimmer, which does still add a pretty effect to the eye. And oh my gosh, these two colors together is really pretty, very complementary. I like that because it has the shimmer sparkle to it. If it didn't, I would feel like it's not really doing anything for the eye, because the pink color itself is very sheer. Like, I love pink, so I want it to show up more pink. But I guess it is nice, more subtle, more toned down way to wear pink. I keep dipping my finger back in and picking up as much as I can. But I think applied with my finger, it is looking the same with the primer versus without it. And I do like this finished eyelid look because of the shine texture going on. It looks very cohesive, a little bit of an ombre effect going on, which is fun. It's like summery. I love to put a brown shimmer along the lower lash line, so I'm going to pick up a dense blending brush and pick up the brown and see how this is along that lower lash line. I feel like it's not showing up very much. Try and build it up. Like, you can see a little bit of that sparkle. I just feel like it's not really enhancing the eye enough. So with it versus without it, it's not much of a noticeable difference. And I feel like I am really applying a lot and using a heavy hand. But I just would have wanted this to show up more noticeably. So there we go. The finished look is, it's cute. I feel like that's the way I can describe it. Like, subtle color, shine, sparkle, but nothing all that amazing. I don't think I'm seeing, maybe a little bit slight creasing on the eye without the primer, but in the end, not a real noticeable difference with and without the primer. I guess how I feel about this is that I'm glad I got it with my Ipsy points and got it basically for free, but I wouldn't want to spend, very much on this. So it's usable enough to keep in my collection for getting it with points, but not a product that I would say you've got to go spend money on, that you've got to have in your collection, because I feel like a pink shimmer to have in the collection, I wouldn't necessarily say this is the pink shimmer you need to have. Same for the brown shimmer. Like, there are better versions of these colors in pretty much like all of my other palettes, but I'm okay with this. If you've tried it out, definitely let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. But thank you so much for watching my video today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you can see the makeup that I try every day. And I will see you tomorrow in my next video.